Are you over 60 and still eating shrimp scallops? Or that healthy imitation crab in your salad? What if I told you some of the seafood on your plate may be quietly wrecking your joints, spiking your blood pressure and accelerating heart risks, and you'd never know until it's too late? Every week I meet seniors who are frustrated, their knees ache for no reason, their energy crashes midday, or they're suddenly told their cholesterol is too high again, even though they're eating healthy. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. No one's talking about some of the most popular seafoods in America are actively harming seniors over 60. But the billion-dollar seafood industry isn't going to tell you that. Why would they? These foods are profitable. They dominate supermarket shelves and restaurant menus. But there's a secret. There are 4 powerful seafoods that can help reverse joint pain, protect your heart, and improve your digestion if you eat them the right way. One of them is so rich in healing nutrients, it's being studied for arthritis and gut health. In this video, I'll reveal the 4 worst seafoods you should avoid immediately, and the 4 best ones you must start eating, especially after 60. Watch until the very end because there's one unexpected marine food that could change how you feel within weeks. Let's begin. Most seniors believe seafood is the safest protein on their plate. And on the surface, it makes sense. It's low in fat, high in protein, and often recommended by doctors. But here's the painful truth. After 60, your body no longer handles food the way it used to. Your liver doesn't clear cholesterol as efficiently. Your kidneys don't filter toxins as quickly. Your gut becomes more sensitive, inflamed, and less capable of absorbing nutrients. That harmless shrimp cocktail or scallop dish, it could be flooding your system with cholesterol, triggering hidden inflammation in your joints, or overloading your kidneys with toxic metals like cadmium. The seafood industry doesn't want you to know this because the very items that hurt you are the ones they sell the most. And seniors trusting and health conscious are the easiest targets. You've been told, eat seafood, it's healthy. But no one told you which kinds are silently destroying your health from the inside out. That's why this video exists. We've dug into real science, not headlines, to expose what's safe, what's dangerous, and what could help you feel 10 years younger. Keep watching because coming up are the 4 seafoods you must stop eating today, and later the 1 food that's been shown to rebuild cartilage and reverse age-related joint pain. Now let's get to the truth most seniors never hear. If you're over 60, the seafood you eat can either help rebuild your health or quietly tear it apart. Not because you're eating bad food, but because your body has changed. What once gave you energy now leaves you bloated. What used to feel light and healthy now overloads your heart, joints, kidneys, and you don't even realize it. You deserve to know the truth, because it's not just what you eat, it's how your aging body handles it. After months of digging through medical journals, senior nutrition studies, and real-world blood work data, we've identified the 4 most dangerous seafoods for anyone over 60. These aren't rare or exotic. They're everyday items found in sushi bars, grocery stores, even healthy meal plans. And they're doing more damage than you think. Each of these seafoods brings a unique kind of harm. Some raise cholesterol to risky levels, some trigger inflammation in the joints, and others overwhelm the kidneys or spike blood sugar like candy. So let's count them down from number 4 to number 1, starting with a seafood that seems innocent but could be fueling hidden joint pain and artery damage every time you eat it. Worst seafood number 4, squid, the silent saboteur. It looks harmless. Lightly grilled, high in protein, low in fat, squid shows up on plates at fancy restaurants and family dinners alike, especially for seniors trying to eat lean. But here's what they don't tell you. Just 3 ounces of cooked squid can pack nearly 200 milligrams of cholesterol, over 65% of your daily intake. And at your age, that's not just a number. Your liver slows down after 60. That means dietary cholesterol has a much stronger effect on your blood levels. A 2021 study in Nutrients found that seniors with high dietary cholesterol had a 43% higher chance of arterial stiffness, a major warning sign for heart attacks and strokes. But it gets worse. Squid is also loaded with purines, which break down into uric acid. In younger bodies, that's manageable. But in older adults, uric acid builds up fast and can crystallize in your joints. That's gout, sudden stabbing pain in your toes, ankles, knees. A single bite can trigger a flare-up. If you've ever woken up with stiff joints, unexplained swelling, or your blood pressure mysteriously climbing, this harmless seafood may be to blame. Squid may look elegant on your plate, but inside your body it's setting fires you won't feel until it's too late. Up next, a seafood even more deceptive. It pretends to be healthy, but is built in a factory, not the ocean. Worst seafood number 3, imitation crab, the sweet salty imposter. It looks like crab, it's shaped like crab, it even smells like crab. But imitation crab is no more real seafood than a candy bar is a fresh apple. And for seniors, it's one of the most dangerous traps on your plate. Why? Because what you're really eating is a paste of fish, scraps, starches, sugar, salt, and artificial flavorings. By the time it reaches your salad or sushi roll, it's been processed into something that barely resembles food. But here's the real danger: it spikes your blood sugar like white bread. A 2020 study in clinical nutrition found that imitation crab causes a rapid glycemic spike almost identical to eating refined carbs. If you're managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, and nearly 50% of seniors are, this spike can lead to energy crashes, insulin surges, and long-term metabolic stress. It gets worse. One serving can carry over 700 mg of sodium, and that's before you add soy sauce or dressing. For aging arteries and slowing kidneys, this sodium overload is toxic. It raises blood pressure, increases fluid retention, and silently pushes your heart toward danger. And here's the cruel part: most seniors eat imitation crab believing it's light and healthy, but it delivers none of the real nutrients of shellfish and all of the risks of ultra-processed food. If you're serious about protecting your blood sugar, joints, and heart, this is one seafood you need to erase from your plate for good. Coming up next, a seafood that looks clean and fancy, but can slowly poison your kidneys without you knowing. Worst seafood number 2, scallops, the clean-looking kidney killer. They look innocent, small, tender, lightly seared. Scallops are praised in upscale restaurants and heart-healthy diets, but for seniors, especially those with sluggish kidneys or high blood pressure, scallops can quietly do real harm. Here's why. Scallops are filter feeders, meaning they pull in and concentrate everything from the water, including heavy metals like cadmium. And unlike some toxins that pass through quickly, cadmium stays. It builds up in your kidneys day by day, bite by bite. A 2022 study in toxicology reports found that even modest portions of scallops can deliver cadmium levels that push seniors toward dangerous thresholds. And once it's in, it doesn't leave easily, especially when kidney function is already declining with age. The result: higher blood pressure, protein leakage in your urine, a slow drain on your energy, focus, and recovery. You may not feel it for months until you do. And here's the kicker: scallops are shockingly low in omega-3s. The very benefit most seniors think they're getting from seafood, you're not getting it here. In fact, scallops offer less than 30 mg of EPA DHA per 100 grams compared to over 500 mg in oysters. So if you're eating scallops hoping to protect your brain or joints, you're getting the risks, but almost none of the reward. They may look pure on the plate, but inside your body they're slow poison for tired kidneys and aging cells. And now the worst offender of them all, a seafood that's practically everywhere, but maybe silently fueling cholesterol spikes, joint flare-ups, and gut damage. Let's talk about shrimp. Worst seafood number 1, shrimp, the tiny trap hiding big dangers. It's the most popular seafood in America. Light, lean, low fat. But for seniors, shrimp may be the most dangerous item on the plate. Why? Because everything about shrimp works against the aging body. First, the cholesterol. 3 ounces of shrimp contains about 180 mg of it. That's a huge load for anyone over 60. And it matters because as you age, your arteries stiffen, your liver slows down, and cholesterol from food has a far bigger impact than it used to. A 2021 study in Circulation found seniors eating over 300 milliliters of dietary cholesterol daily had a 35% higher risk of stroke, and shrimp gets you halfway there in one small serving. But that's just the start. Shrimp contains tropomyosin, a protein that many seniors suddenly become allergic to, even if they were never allergic before. Your immune system becomes more sensitive with age, and shrimp is one of the top triggers. Reactions range from rashes and gut inflammation to full-blown anaphylaxis. And there's more even. Clean shrimp contains chitin, a hard-to-digest shell fiber that can worsen bloating, constipation, and intestinal inflammation. For seniors with IBS, leaky gut, or slow digestion, it's a recipe for discomfort. But the worst part: most shrimp are farm-raised and treated with banned antibiotics. A 2022 study found 42% of frozen shrimp tested positive for drug residues. These can alter your gut bacteria, affect metabolism, and drive antibiotic resistance, especially in seniors with weakened systems. So yes, shrimp may look light and harmless, but for your heart, your gut, and your immune system, it's a ticking time bomb. You've seen the worst. Now let's rebuild. Up next, the 4 most powerful seafoods every senior should eat, starting with a strange-looking one that may just reverse years of joint pain. Best seafood number 4. Sea cucumber, the collagen-rich healer for joints and skin. It doesn't look appetizing. Most people over 60 have never tried it. But if you struggle with joint pain, stiff knees, dry skin, or slow-healing sea cucumber might be exactly what your body is begging for. This strange rubbery marine creature is one of nature's richest sources of collagen-building compounds, and that's a big deal. After 60, your body's natural collagen production drops dramatically. That's why your joints creak, your skin sags, and wounds take longer to heal. But sea cucumber is packed with chondroitin sulfate, triterpene glycosides, and natural anti-inflammatory peptides nutrients that support cartilage repair, reduce swelling, and improve flexibility. In a 2020 study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences, seniors who took sea cucumber extract daily reported a 35% drop in joint pain and a noticeable increase in mobility within just 12 weeks. And unlike harsh pain medications, these compounds don't damage your stomach or raise your blood pressure. They work gently with your body, not against it. How to use it? Soak dried sea cucumber overnight, simmer it in broth with herbs, and add to soups once or twice a week. Its jelly-like texture is a sign of its natural collagen richness. It might not win beauty contests, but if you want stronger joints, smoother skin, and fewer aches, this underappreciated superfood belongs in your kitchen. Next, a seafood from New Zealand with a rare omega-3 that blocks joint pain at the source and boosts strength from the inside out. Best seafood number 3. Green-lipped mussels, the joint-soothing shellfish. If you've never heard of green-lipped mussels, you're not alone. But this shellfish from the clean waters of New Zealand may be one of the most powerful natural joint remedies on Earth, especially for people over 60. What makes them so special? They contain a rare omega-3 fatty acid called ETA, a cousin of EPA and DHA that blocks a key enzyme 5-lipoxygenase, responsible for triggering inflammation in your joints. That means less stiffness, less pain, and better movement, right at the source. In a 2020 study in nutrient seniors who consumed green-lipped mussel extract daily for 12 weeks reported a 42% drop in joint discomfort, a 35% improvement in physical mobility. But the benefits don't stop there. Green-lipped mussels are also rich in zinc, selenium, iodine, and iron, all nutrients that are harder to absorb as you age. These support thyroid health, energy production, and immune defense, exactly what the aging body needs to stay resilient. How to prepare them? Steam them gently with garlic, parsley, and lemon. Avoid frying. The anti-inflammatory compounds are delicate and can be destroyed by high heat. Their sweet, earthy taste is mild and far more healing than a supplement. If your knees, hips, or hands feel stiffer every month, this shellfish may help you move like it's 10 years earlier. Next up, a seafood that's not just nutritious, it's nature's multivitamin for seniors, packed with B12, zinc, copper, and brain-boosting power. Best seafood number 2, oysters, nature's multivitamin for seniors. They might look small, but don't be fooled. Oysters are one of the most concentrated sources of senior essential nutrients on the planet. Just 2 medium oysters deliver over 100% of your daily zinc needs. And that's huge because after 60, zinc deficiency becomes incredibly common, even if your diet seems healthy. Low zinc means slower wound healing, weaker immunity, poor skin, hair, and nail health, even reduced sense of taste and smell. A 2021 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that up to 40% of adults over 60 are zinc deficient without knowing it, leading to more infections, slower recovery, and brain fog. But oysters don't stop at zinc. They're also packed with vitamin B12, vital for nerve health and brain clarity. Selenium protects your thyroid and immune system. Iron supports energy and oxygen flow. Copper helps form collagen, strengthen bones, and prevent fractures. One European study found that seniors with higher copper intake had 18% fewer bone fractures over 5 years. And it's all in a form your aging body can actually absorb. No pills, no guessing. Want to boost energy, strengthen immunity, support your brain, and rebuild skin and bones? Eat oysters steamed raw, if safe, or lightly cooked. But the number 1 healing marine food isn't a shellfish or a fish at all. It's a sea plant, and it might be the closest thing to a natural full-body reset for seniors. Best seafood number 1, sea moss, the all-in-one ocean remedy for aging bodies. It's not a fish. It's not a shellfish. It's a sea plant. And for seniors, sea moss, also called Irish moss, may be the most complete healing food you'll ever try. Why? Because it delivers over 90 trace minerals your body needs, all in a natural plant-based form that's easy to absorb. That includes magnesium, potassium, sulfur, selenium, iodine, and iron minerals your body stops absorbing efficiently as you age. But that's just the beginning. Sea moss is packed with collagen-building nutrients like vitamin C, sulfur, and proline, helping your body restore joints, tighten skin, and heal the gut lining. A 2022 study in Marine Drugs found that seniors who took sea moss daily saw a 37% improvement in joint mobility, a 29% reduction in dry sagging skin, better digestion, and fewer symptoms of bloating, acid reflux, and irregularity. It's also rich in mucilage, a soothing gel-like fiber that forms a protective layer in your intestines, easing inflammation and supporting your microbiome. That means stronger immunity, better digestion, clearer focus, and a calmer gut. And here's what makes it unbeatable. Sea moss helps your thyroid, lungs, heart, skin, joints, digestion all at once. To prepare, rinse raw sea moss, well soak 12 to 24 hours until it expands, then blend into a gel. Take 1 to 2 spoonfuls daily in smoothies, teas, or soups. Don't boil it. Warmth is enough. Even 1 tablespoon a day can change the way your body feels in just a few weeks. You've seen the best and worst seafoods for life after 60. Up next, let's put this into action with a simple, senior-friendly weekly seafood plan that protects your joints, heart, and energy. Now that you know which seafoods can hurt you and which ones can help heal, the next step is simple. Turn this knowledge into a habit. Because real change doesn't come from what you eat once, it comes from what you eat consistently. That's why we've created this gentle 7-day plan. No drastic diets, no complicated recipes, just real food that works with your body, not against it. Here's how it works. Each day you'll include one of the 4 healing seafoods: sea cucumber, green-lipped mussels, oysters, or sea moss in your meals. And you'll avoid the 4 high-risk seafoods: shrimp, scallops, imitation, crab, and squid. Small portions, clean cooking, big results. Pair your seafood with steamed veggies, whole grains, and plenty of water. Think nourishment, not restriction. Your healing week at a glance. Day 1, start light. Add 1 tablespoon of sea moss gel to your morning tea or smoothie. For dinner, enjoy a bowl of soup with tender sea cucumber and soft greens. Day 2, boost your brain and joints. Steam a handful of green-lipped mussels with garlic and lemon for lunch. Add brown rice and a side of broccoli. Day 3, recharge your immunity. 2 oysters, lightly cooked or raw, if safe, with leafy greens and sweet potato. Finish with warm water, plus sea moss gel before bed. Day 4, support your gut and energy. Add sea moss to your oatmeal or yogurt in the morning. At dinner, include a small piece of grilled fatty fish like salmon or sardines. Day 5, mineral power. Make a light broth with sea cucumber and root vegetables. Add turmeric or ginger for extra anti-inflammatory support. Day 6, keep it simple: green-lipped mussels with quinoa and steamed spinach. Sea moss in a smoothie as an afternoon snack. Day 7, repeat your favorite combo. Listen to your body. Choose the seafood that made you feel best this week and enjoy it again. This isn't a rule book, it's a rhythm. This is how you turn seafood into medicine. 1 spoon, 1 bowl, 1 simple choice each day. And the best part, you don't have to give up flavor or pleasure to feel better. You just have to eat smarter for the body you live in today, not the one you had 30 years ago. Ready for one final word of encouragement? Let's close with something that speaks to the heart. After 60, your body speaks more quietly, but more urgently. A stiff knee here, a restless night there, a sense that something inside isn't quite recovering like it used to. And for years, maybe you've been told it's just aging, that it's normal to hurt, to slow down, to feel foggy, puffy, tired. But what if that's not the full truth? What if you're not broken? You're just missing the fuel your body still wants to use to repair itself. Because you can rebuild 1 bite at a time. Your bones, your gut, your skin, your energy, even your joy. The 4 worst seafoods. They rob your body of strength, but the 4 best. They restore it gently, consistently, and powerfully. And here's the magic. It doesn't take hours at the gym or expensive supplements, just 5 minutes a day, a spoonful of sea moss in the morning, a small bowl of mussels for dinner, a mindful choice to skip the shrimp and nourish yourself instead. So don't wait. Start this today. Share this with someone you love. Watch this video again if needed. And tell us below which seafood surprised you the most. Have you tried sea moss before? What changed? We're here. We're listening. And we're with you on this journey. Hit subscribe for more honest science-backed senior health insights every week. Your next chapter starts with what's on your plate. Let's make it a healing one.